Mike, turn your games down.
Hi everybody, welcome to another movie episode of Games My Mom Found. I am Mike Albertin, and who also is once and always a podcaster with me tonight.
I am the collectible cowboy Green Ranger, Joe Butler.
And the rad bug mechanic, King Kuma.
That was dumb, but funny. So we are here to talk about the last, so far, Power Rangers movie, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Once and Always, directed by Charlie Haskell, who doesn't even have a Wikipedia page, and came out on Netflix. Back production company Hasbro, Power Rangers Productions, but Toei, it was fucking Netflix, I don't know. Yeah, and came out in 2023.
Yeah, so this was the big thing where I don't know if it was because this didn't do well enough or if they were just gearing up for it. This is essentially the beginning of the end for Power Rangers.
I mean, it feels like Hasbro's secret goodbye.
Well, because
wasn't that secret, was it?
there's some things, there's an Easter egg that Rich so lovingly sent us, where they mention like company, and basically like David Yo shows up during like that second to last season, and then like the last season is when they're like, this is the final season of Power Rangers because Bandai doesn't want to keep renewing the contract and hates us because we're ruining the brand, which is fair.
Is that what it was?
Yes.
Okay. I can believe it. I just didn't follow much of it. So I always like to start these off with our memories. I had never seen this movie before because I didn't care. And then somebody, or two somebodies, got me really into Power Rangers over the last few years, and here we are.
So much so that you became one, bud.
You know,
Currently are?
Game, yes. In a tabletop game, yeah. But I do like Power Rangers a lot now. And it's all your fault.
You became a ranger in a tabletop game. Now you're a ranger once and always.
So yeah, I'd never saw this movie before. I remember it came out and I was like, I don't care about this. And that was as far as it went until this week. Joe, what about you? What's your history?
I watched this like I think the week it came out because I heard it was really, really, really good. And also I thought it was supposed to tie in with the game because the game also has Robo Rita.
It's close.
I don't know why, but I watched this and I remember texting you guys and being like, hey, this shit made me cry.
I do remember you saying that.
Were you hot?
Yes.
I
But
know that answer.
I'm also a man who is no longer scared to show his emotions, so
You were then?
I am no longer. I am a man who will always show his emotions.
Fuck it, why not? Go for it.
And that wouldn't have been cool when we were in high school, Rich. So.
No, actually, no, it wouldn't.
And Rich, what about you? What's your history with this movie?
Well, I was on vacation in Vegas when it came out. So after a long night of drinking, I woke up while everybody was still dead and watched the movie.
That'd have been an interesting first time, though. Watch it like that.
Yeah, it was at an Airbnb. I mean, it was morning, not like it was all blasted and stuff. Like that night, just watching it. Like I was up. I don't even think I was hungover, and just popped it on. I stayed in the room. Sheila was sleeping the entire way through, I think.
She wasn't upset she missed this?
You would think, right?
Yeah, I mean, she's a big Power Ranger fan, you know.
True.
Aren't we all?
We all are, yes. No. Oh, so I watched this yesterday with Tiff, and she's like, this movie is stupid as hell, but funny. I'm like, you're not wrong.
That's a good way to put it, because there are things I didn't like, but there's some things it's like, oh, yeah, no, that was actually pretty good, nice callback, or it wasn't bad in that sense.
So the way they act in the movie, I don't know if like they like decided to make them be that way, but it makes it feel like, hey, so the Power Rangers are permanently stuck in the 90s. This is 2020, 2023, but like if no one ever got out of the 90s, it's just like that. Angel Grove's like that. Just deal with it.
It feels like it was on purpose. I mean, the only things that look advanced are the command center and anything connected to, like, I guess Rita at that point.
Billy's smart car. Remember that Billy's smart car?
Of course I do. I'll never forget it.
That's if you remember the parking lot, there was that I think a Corvette in the parking lot and all kinds of stuff.
And a motorcycle.
Even the Rad Bug was 2.0, second version of it.
It was fucking cool. I like the Rad Bug too.
So we'll start off around this really weird because this, Mike, you had the movie pulled up. Does this say this is a kid's movie?
I do have it pulled up. I will look to see. I don't think it says on here.
Well, it is a kid's movie. It's listed under a kid's movie. Yet the first 5 minutes, someone gets thrown off a cliff.
Not how she died exactly. Oh, I should do a plot summary. Let's see what's in my head. So many 20, 30 years later, the Power Rangers are back together to fight Rita because they brought her back from the dead by accident. And Rita kills Trini, who had passed away many years ago in real life. And they try to stop Rita, and they have to get together some of the old Rangers, because once you're a Ranger, you're always a Ranger. There you go.
Not bad.
And they
Not bad
pulled
pulled out of my ass, yeah.
they pulled the old let's act like these actors are in the suits, but they're not thing. You know, when the original team left. They
Oh,
did
what
it
are you
again.
talking about? That was definitely Tommy. It even said Tommy on the screen.
What's even weirder is that like during those initial fight scenes, obviously you could tell that's not their voices, but later on when they morph off screen, it's their actual voices.
Yeah, I knew that was Amy Jo Johnson's voice. I'm like, that voice is real. That's got to be her.
So Mike watched this with his wife.
Partly.
Did you watch this with your wife?
No,
Absolutely
she's
not.
at work.
Okay.
She
Well, I
will be
watched
at
this.
work for another hour.
I watched this with the Huz TM, and one thing is he said you mentioned, which I agree with him, is yeah, if I was Amy Jo Johnson, I also would not come back to the shit because fuck Saban.
Did you just trademark that shit, Joe?
Yes.
Yes, he did.
Mid-sentence. All right.
You heard him correctly, unfortunately.
All right.
I
but
mean,
yeah,
I was surprised that he didn't come back. I mean, and also Jason David Frank hadn't passed away yet, so he could have came back. But
He was, well, I guess as they were shooting it, but then they
yeah,
had
he was
him
still
more
around. He passed later.
Yeah, he
Before
could have
the
been a
90s.
part of it.
I think the reason why they might have said he wasn't in it is because he was forever working on that goddamn White Dragon movie that's finally fucking coming out. And I swear to God, if me saying this jinx it, I'm gonna throw myself off of the goddamn roof.
It's coming out. It has theater release dates and everything. It's coming finally. It's been done for
Time I
years.
backed that 1,000,000 years ago.
I mean, I think it would have been out had he not passed away a lot sooner.
COVID also happened.
Yeah. COVID did fuck the world up a lot. I forget that because, like, my life didn't change a whole lot because my job just kept on going. But for a lot of people, it changed everything. And theaters. Forget that sometimes.
Yeah.
It was kind of sad that he wasn't in here. Like,
They make copious mentions to them though, as well as a lot of them, because there's eventually like kind of a plot point where we see, which I think me and Rich have also mentioned too, in universe, whenever Kat shows up, her and Tommy are married and they have a kid together who is
Yes.
also a Power Ranger.
but I don't know if that's in the actual TV canon.
I don't
What?
know, dude.
That
TV
they
can
have a kid? Is that what
Yeah.
you're asking? Oh, I don't think they ever mentioned it in TV canon. I know there was like some alternate like future reality that they like glimpsed to, I think, at one point where they might have been married and had a kid, but that was a possible, I think, outcome. The only time that they've really officially like showed a kid was in the comics where he's one of the main characters
Yeah.
as a Green Ranger.
I mean, I think that's very much a what if, because if it was her husband in this, she would be more upset that he's being drained as a power battery than she is.
She shows no emotion, but then again, I'd never enjoyed her as an actress, even back then. And it shows right now it's the same thing, and not much has changed. And if anything, and Joe, you mentioned like, oh, you know, this feels like it's the 90s. It made me feel like I was back in the 90s watching some of the wooden acting in the show.
Yeah.
Right? Like the original acting that they had in that those first couple or few seasons was not great at all. And I got to see some of that during this. I'd say the best actor in that entire movie was Walter.
Yeah, he wasn't bad. I mean, he was also the star of this movie too.
Right. And I'd say he's the most tenured actor, and it shows. He's the most tenured actor, but it's the only one that was like, all right, this feels good when he does his thing.
I mean, I like David Yost too, but I just like the actor, so I didn't really. Plus, when I was watching this movie, I mean, to go back to your earlier point, it really feels like you're watching something out of the 90s because of just the style and everything they're going for, and I didn't think much about it.
Well, I think
It
they
just felt like
wanted
an old Power Rangers episode.
Yeah, I think they wanted it to be, because they knew the main demographic that was going to watch this was going to be our generation, but
Oh, yeah.
not to mention, it's like, oh, they have kids now too, so we can kind of make it for both of them. I mean, there are moments where I was watching this, and it was kind of brutal. I mean, like Joe said, Trini dying within the first like fucking 4 minutes, and then Rita attempting to kill more people, and she actually uses the word "kill" in the movie.
Oh,
She gets stabbed
Not a Power
through
Ranger
right. She gets stabbed through with a lance by a Blue Ranger. That sounds very fucking familiar, by the way.
only to very select few people, but yes.
Yes, and so that's some stuff you would have never saw in the original show at all.
No, I mean, I got happy when I saw him swinging around his weapon. I'm like, hey, that's what I do in the RPG we play. And stab people because I murder. But yeah, that was so fucking cool. I mean, it's even supposed to be Jason as the Red Ranger, even though that is not Austin St. John.
Is this
Until Rocky comes, you mean?
Well, no, but like in the Red Ranger suit, when they get captured, that's supposed to be Jason as a character. Because they say Jason and they say Tommy's in the subtitles.
Yeah, it's
So
all
it's supposed to be them.
the full original team. And then that begs the questions too. It's like, well, how did some of them get their morphers back? Because they seem to follow the show, the series afterwards too, to where the Z wave happened. So that means everything up until space happened. Did anything happen after space?
Yes, there's references
because you see Ninja Storm,
SPD also.
SPD, which is now changed to SPA, and then you have
so no, it's SPD. They work for the SP Academy, is what that is.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's still part of SPD.
Yeah, they're training the newer generation, is what that's supposed to be.
Cool. So, but then you see the other Rangers that were captured, which are from multiple different shows for future seasons. They even got Zeo crammed in there. I think some Dino Thunder Rangers were in there.
Yes, all three Dino Rangers, along with the White Dino Ranger, is up in the thingamajig. It's pretty funny.
Also, at one point when he's calling for help, when Billy does, it also shows different cities which are from different Power Rangers shows.
Oh yeah.
But then why is Tommy still the Green Ranger?
I know.
That's what I wanted to get to, because latest at that time was the Black Ranger, but then again, he did return in future seasons as the Green Ranger for the most part, so I guess it sort of makes sense.
It doesn't make sense, but yeah. I mean, do you not remember that candle went out a long time ago? He lost that power.
Well, canonically, he got those powers back and up and running when he did cameos in the show later on. So just because he was a full-time Black Ranger for the most part during Dino Thunder, he still returned later than that as the Green Ranger.
Okay, I haven't watched enough of those recaps to get to that point.
Yeah,
I understood the Z wave. That made me happy.
And then Jason having the Red Ranger powers, that Rocky had him until Jason eventually, I guess, got him back. I don't think they ever covered that fully storyline wise, but he got him back during the Wild Force Red Forever thing.
Oh.
And then he made another one or two cameo. I think one other return after that was in like Beast Morphers or something like that.
Interesting. It's just really weird because it doesn't follow the continuality very well.
It's fine.
I know, it's not a big deal. Like when they're like, hey, look, I made replica coins. I'm like, I don't think you can do that. But all right, whatever.
Those proxy, I hated it when I saw that, especially because I write so much lore for this stuff on a bi-weekly basis. I was like, fuck those proxy coins, man. I was pissed.
So when does our proxy red coin again, huh?
Could you imagine if that's all it took? Like, we just gave Isaiah, I was like, hey, man, appreciate you coming back out of the dark dimension, almost dying and getting tortured for a year and a half. Here's a complimentary plastic proxy coin. You can just morph into the Red Ranger again. It's all good. and like from what they did in the show, the only time that you could, or even in the comics, the only time you can practically duplicate powers is if that same power is from another dimension. Because otherwise, if it's even in the books, they say that they usually don't exist in the same world more than once. And it, like with Draken's army, or even later on in the books, I'm not going to spoil that for you. But if certain powers are like distributed and stretched out, you saw it with the Green Ranger powers already. We've covered that in the comics.
Yes,
that's possible. But sitting here and just connecting to the same power twice, not a fan.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff. Like it wants to include all the extra seasons, but at the same time, it's really trying to be a tribute to Mighty Morphin. So it's just a strange movie. But I mean, it's still fun. Like, I had a good time watching this. I just enjoyed the stupidity of it. And I had fun.
I think, in my opinion, when it comes, because what really caused the issue is trying to shoehorn in Kat and Rocky and making them those couple Rangers when they could have just skipped Jason and Kim to begin with and just say something happened. Just cover that off screen, and these two now have the power coins. Kat, I think, was the last one to have the pink power coin. They didn't have to go about it. They didn't have to include Kim at all.
That's why it just feels weird. It's like they want to recognize some of the canon, but not all the canon.
I wonder if there's like a weird like what's the word I'm looking for? Maybe there's like a weird storyline that the TV show follows that we're not getting. That could also be a thing too, but I super doubt it.
I don't think so. As the guy, I haven't watched all the recaps, unfortunately, so I'm not caught up enough to speak to that, but I doubt it.
Well, I say that in the final season that's on Netflix, like David Yost is in that as the Blue Ranger, and they're one of the companies that is in the, I think if you know the thing Rich sent us, the B tracks or something, like that is a Power Rangers company eventually. So I guess maybe they kind of play loose with it because it's kind of based off the TV show, but like I said, I wouldn't be 100% sure.
Well, just like most movies, like even when you go to like Dragon Ball, you got the movies that aren't necessarily canon, but they do some cool shit. I think that's kind of what we're dealing with here. Power Rangers has done it before. Their original movie that they came out with wasn't canon.
Yeah.
Turbo also not canon.
Yeah,
Turbo's canon.
And they got their powers differently in the show.
But Turbo is considered canon.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong then.
I think they get their powers similarly, but it's like in a different way to where you could watch the movie and the TV show and not be like confused.
And hey, who gives a fuck? It's Turbo, right?
Yeah, it's Turbo, good shit.
This is the sequel to Turbo, by the way. So hey.
Yeah, I don't know. The way I look at it, it's to me, it's not fully canon at all. But I think they're just trying to have fun with it. And then when you're doing it that way, almost like a quote one shot, you can take.
I mean, from the sound of it, they asked the original cast to come back, and people said no.
Yeah, I don't like that, man. I mean, you got to respect their opinions and where they are in their life and how they feel about things they've went through. But that sucks. I feel like we missed out.
We did.
Yeah, because I think
100% did.
I'm not gonna lie. I think Jason David Frank, like after his last like big Power Rangers performance where they introduced the Master Morpher, his Green Master Morpher, he was like, I'm done, like just in general. And Amy Jo Johnson's been done for like ever. I think she was done like after like she would resurface. But she does have a comic that she write.
Yes, that's COVID. That was only because of COVID. She actually had never read a comic book before COVID, and they were sending her the issues of the Power Ranger comic, the one that we've been reading, and she's like, and she just had them. And I guess when her boyfriend first came over, he's like, "What the hell are you doing?" Because they weren't begging boarded, so he begged and boarded all. She's like, "I don't care," and that's what led to her writing a comic book.
I ain't gonna lie, that comic's good though. Like that's why I bring it up.
Fact.
It's a pretty decent.
We're talking about Returns.
Yeah.
Returns is amazing, and we need to cover it.
Yeah, we do. We need to cover a lot of Power Ranger shit. But yeah, I know that because she said that story at a panel. That's how I know that. She's really cool, by the way.
I think it's funny that we're also on Alpha 9, and that guy also came back to voice Alpha.
Yay!
Was it the same guy? Because it sounded different.
Yeah, that's the guy that voices Billy from Billy and Mandy.
Oh, okay.
Like he loves doing shit like recently.
Hey, I mean, you get paid for it. Why not?
Yeah, it was cool. I mean, weirdly enough, Alpha seemed a bit taller.
Well, the actress that was in the suit, if I remember correctly, was like a shorter woman.
As far as I remember, yeah.
She's gone to conventions before, but I wasn't into Power Rangers at the time, so I didn't care. Like the actor that plays Rocky was at the convention that I go to, and I'm like, I don't care. And now I'm like, I care. I'll be at some point.
You gotta go for you miss him, man.
Oh hey, now I go to conventions, and if they're there, I just get the signature. If I'm interested, I just get it. Don't wait anymore. I mean, if I don't go to the convention, that's one thing. But if I go to the convention, I'm going to get the signatures of anyone I'm interested in. I'll say fuck it. Like I actually got to meet the actress that played Kat, and she signed a pink Ranger pop for me. Even though I had no idea who she fucking was, because I hadn't watched Zeal or Turbo or the last season of Mighty Morphin until I watched the recap. But now I understand who she is, and I'm happy I have it.
Well,
so I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to get it. The Yellow Ranger was there too, but not one of the later ones. But the Zeal one, but I didn't have a Funko Pop, so I didn't have her sign anything.
Well, it didn't come out yet.
It didn't exist.
Was that the goddamn, Rich, you could probably, or one of you can confirm it for me. Was that the goddamn yellow Zeo Ranger in the goddamn fucking, in Robo Rita thing? Yeah.
Yeah. That was Zeo.
What the fuck?
Ugly ass. The Zeals are kind of ugly.
I like the Zeo suits.
I was going to say, I think Rich likes the Zeo suit.
I know he does.
Yeah, they're pretty fucking cool. I like them.
They're okay. I need to get them in Funko Pop form eventually, but they're not my favorite.
Yeah, you did remind me. I need to buy that Gold Ranger. And actually, probably the red one too.
Yeah, you should definitely buy both. I have the Gold Ranger, but that's it for Zeal so far. But I'll pick up others.
I'm getting enough OT this week. Why not, right?
Aren't you excited? Don't you? Everyone loves OT, didn't you know? So does my good friend that might listen to this, Phoebe. She loves OT too.
I need to buy that green Godzilla Ranger before it's
Dude.
hard to find.
I think it's. I
Yes.
think it on the when I bought it from whatever official site that was. I think it's out already.
Yeah.
So I don't know where you're gonna find it now, other than maybe eBay or something.
Oh, okay. They don't do like damn it. Oh well.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but you might want to dig into that like ASAP.
Yeah, because Ranger stuff goes quickly.
I'm only allowed so many big purchases a year.
Oh, they
I
got Ivan
understand.
Ooze for $8. And
Who the fuck wants Ivan Ooze?
I might buy that shit.
Fuck
Yeah,
Ivan
might as
Ooze.
well. Fuck it.
I'm gonna end up with probably the whole fucking Morpher the movie set, but I do not want Ivan because I do not like Ivan.
Who likes Ivan? Have it to have the set.
Eh,
You don't like Ivan Ooze?
Oh, who likes Ivan Ooze?
What's wrong with you guys? You don't like Ivan Ooze?
I'll buy that gerbil if they make a Funko Pop with that gerbil from Turbo. Your
I
favorite
will
character.
also buy that gerbil.
I won't. I'm kidding. Fuck
That
gerbil.
fucking gerbil. I'll buy it to burn it.
So I do want to talk about like the Trini death. I thought the way they did it in this was really good to have her character die from Rita, and then she has a daughter. I really like that. Like I'm hoping that actress comes to a convention someday because I would love to get her to sign a Yellow Ranger Funko. It was just
I'd actually
just
that
cool.
would be an interesting thing to do. Not to bring her up. The character's kind of polarizing for me because the way they introduced her, fine, I'm okay with it. The character itself, actually, I'm okay with. Just the concept of the character. What I didn't enjoy is back to the acting. I didn't fully enjoy her acting, at least for about the first half or more of the movie. I thought it was pretty wooden, pretty stiff, especially during like when she had to show anger or any aggression. But she kind of grew on me during the end, especially when she was talking to Zach and Billy at the juice bar. I thought then I was like, this is more of her range, more of her style, and it felt a lot more natural.
Yeah, that's a fair way to put it.
I agree with that.
I liked her in general just because I like the concept of her, so I didn't think much about. I mean, and then when I was watching the show, the acting was like I said, I felt like I was back in time. So
It's fitting for that. If that's like intentional, then hey man, they hit it. They right nail
it
whatever
had
that
to
thing.
been right. I'm hoping it was intentional because
Intentional. I super believe it's intentional.
it was just nice to see them back. Like there's one part in this movie when they go to the juice bar, and the thing I do like about the daughter is also she's a teenager with attitude.
She's a teenager with attitude.
It made me
True.
laugh. But it's true. I mean, that's what they were going for, and it was funny. And I like how she keeps trying to morph and it won't work until she almost gets murdered, and then it works.
It's a good thing it was covering her heart-like area.
I was thinking the exact same thing last night when I finished this movie.
That kind of threw me off too, though, because she did get hit by it and she was twisting in the airs, like just like Trini was. It's like so it just negated it eventually because it apparently was working at first.
I took it that it took the blast and used it to power itself up essentially and saved her life. And since she put her life in jeopardy, she was then seen worthy of the Ranger.
Did they ever like actually fully explain it? Because I missed it if they did.
I think
No.
it's just my headcanon. I don't
Yeah,
think it was explained.
That's fair. The only thing I really get to explain is she said she saw her mom's life flash before her eyes, which is also pretty fucked up too.
Right.
I do like that one scene when she's like, Billy, it's all your fault.
Kinda.
I mean, more than kinda, but I was like, ooh, that is dark.
It's pretty fucked up.
But she is a teenager with attitude, so it made sense.
She also apologizes for it later too.
Yeah, I thought they were going to say that he was her father. When the end of this movie, I thought they were going to say that he was the father. Like they didn't.
What?
They didn't
Nah.
go down that road.
No, man, him and Zach are like her gay dads. What are you talking about?
I mean, fair, but I just thought that's what they were maybe going for. Oh, fun fact: Amy Jo Johnson is also really good friends with David Yost, the only person she's really good for, and still from the show.
Yeah, they're all pretty good friends still. I think they all
Nobody
like
mentioned
rekindle.
Austin St. John. And I at the panel, so
She's not a fan of Austin St. John. That's for sure.
Is anybody at the moment?
I mean,
I'm a fan. I don't know about like I used to be. Maybe not.
Yeah.
I mean, I would meet him again if the opportunity strikes. Tell you
As
that
long
much,
as, as long as he wasn't weird when I asked for his autograph, it'd be fine.
Nah, he was cool when we met him, except he's like, man, these masks don't do anything. The only thing is kind of like, other than that, he was cool. So
Yeah, he was cool and shorter than I thought he'd be.
no, I have almost every celebrity I've met has been really chill at conventions and nice. So I don't have anything bad to say. All the Rangers I met have been really cool. I'm also going to be meeting Walter. That's his name, the Black Ranger from this. He's coming to the con that I go to this year. So I'm all set to meet him.
Yeah, when Adam's going to be there too, right?
Yep, I might meet him too and have him sign a Funko Pop also.
I
God
think
damn it.
I might be joining you down there. I'd get a hotel, obviously, but I might be going for that one.
Yeah, because we're staying all 3 nights at the hotel.
So he comes here every year for like Our Planet Comic Con and everything. What is it? Adam, who is
Johnny Bosch.
Johnny Young Bosch. And I swear to God, same thing. I need to get, before he decides he's going to stop coming to conventions, because I need him to sign something Bleach related for me, or I'm going to be upset forever.
Oh, you need to figure that out, dude.
Yeah.
We have a Bleach signed poster. It's the last time he came here. Again, before I was into Power Rangers.
So, Joe, that means get your ass up here in November so we can all go.
Like I said, he comes here. Funny enough, even funnier story. So I hope I'm not doxing myself, but can't avoid it with the story. I live in Kansas City, and we're supposed to be getting the
that tiny city, real tiny city.
We're supposed to be getting the World Cup, and so they didn't put a cap on Comic-Con this year, and they said there were way too many people, and the city's now actually concerned about us having the FIFA Cup because they don't think we'll be able to handle it now.
Well, don't worry. At the rate we're going, no one out of this country will be allowed to go. It'll
Seriously.
be okay. At the rate we're going, so hey, But no, you're not Dr. Kansas City is not small. It's a big city. I want to go there someday. In general, I've always wanted to go there. I'm trying to visit a lot of the big cities.
You should come whenever we have one of our Comic Cons because we get a lot of horror people. I think we got Keith David for the second time this year.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
I'm trying to go to Des Moines for a con one of these days because they get a couple big cons in Des Moines, and I've thought about making that drive. It's not that far from me.
They got a red Turbo Ranger Funko Pop?
Yeah, they have all the Tommy ones.
I didn't realize that.
It's the only Turbo Funko Pop there is, by the way.
I need a Draken one.
Good luck with that one. That one ain't cheap. I want it too. If I ever see it, it's getting bought at a toy swap. Simple as that. I'm waiting. Hey, everyone's unloading their Funko Pops now that they're worried the bubble's kind of crashing. So you can get a lot. I mean, I'm not buying them to sell them. I'm buying them because they're cool. So I've been getting some good deals on Funko Pops now. Looking for that still. All right, well, back to the movie. So, I mean, I think and then when when Trini's daughter does finally morph, that was such a cool ass scene too. Like, I thought they nailed that.
Yeah, that was good. The movie, as it escalated, it did get better and better for me.
I mean, it's besides it being cheesy, which feels on purpose, it's a fun movie. I mean, it's only an hour.
I can't argue that.
And it brings back one of my favorite villains too, that Snizzard guy. They bring him back as a metal version.
I was waiting for you to bring that up.
You like Snizzard? I had his figure when I was a kid. I always have liked Snizzard. We fought Snizzard in our tabletop game because I wanted to. I just like Snizzard. It's a cool ass character. The Minotaur, I also had his figure too, but I don't like him as much. But I knew him. I thought it was cool. I mean, having Rocky and Cat back, I think, is also a nice touch.
It's fine for me. Again, I just wish they kind of introduced it a little bit differently, but it was fine.
He also got to make up for in the Turbo movie where he spun and hurt himself and was no longer a ranger because he does like that same spin kick in this, and then they go, "Hey, nice kick there." Yeah, I got it this time. There's like a joke like that in here.
Yeah, I like that. I did notice it, and I was like, "Oh hell yeah!" I'm glad they actually touched on that.
And the way they took him out was so fucking stupid back then. This martial artist failed his jump. Oh no, he'll never it was so stupid. So disrespectful to the character because they wanted to sell new toys and give people bad contracts. So,
And introduce a kid as a ranger.
Who's hated.
You know what? I heard that guy actually sucks in real life too.
I've been hearing that.
Oh, I don't know anything about him.
He's apparently like a grifter. He was apparently supposed to be selling like metal turbo morphers. And then when he was selling them for like $100, and then when fans got them, they were 3D printed. And now apparently he's trying to sell He's trying to sell diamond, white and green ranger necklaces, and no one actually believes him because of the last time that happened. But also, there's like a recording of Jason David Frank just saying that he fucking hates his guts.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is he trying to sell Bibles too? I heard grifters do that. They sell Bibles and shoes and cell phones too. Oh, yeah, he doesn't come to any conventions, and maybe now I know why. He's not invited.
Did anybody else also think it's weird that we have like a whole morph sequence or like a Megazord sequence, but only David Yost and Min are like Billy and Min are like the only two that pilot the mech?
Well, they changed it. That's how I took it.
We changed it?
Well, they made it so they could have autopilot instead. They didn't need to have all the. They're like, yeah, we're good enough. We can we don't have 6 of us anymore, so we'll just make it work.
They kind of covered the autopiloting thing though in the command center. That it took them, I don't know how long to it took months to pretty much put the saber-toothed tiger in like autopilot mode.
Yes.
And then that's why they couldn't do the other ones right away or something like that.
Oh, okay. Okay, good they explained it though. I didn't catch that, but it's on me, not the movie then.
They explain it, but it's weird not to have like the whole cast in the cockpit.
When your cast says no and you're trying to do a really quick storyline in an hour, I guess you got to make some changes there. This is only an hour-long movie, not long. It could have easily had a little bit more to it.
It's just an extended episode.
I mean,
pretty much.
Yeah, it feels like a two-part.
It's
like a three-part.
It's a three-parter. Yeah, it's like a three-parter put together. It's could have easily worked on TV as a three-parter.
So they have
killing.
They have a moment where they basically they show the Zords coming out. Is that what they use for the new show, the Reignited show? Is that why they decided to also do that? Because I feel like that's why.
I have not watched Reignited. Isn't it the same show, but like AI?
It's AI. It's AI picked up. Yeah, but that's also what I was thinking. I was like, did they redo the entire sequence just because they wanted to like put it in the Reignited show?
Well, I'm sure they wanted to make it look, quote, updated, but I don't know. I say that because the CGI was pretty bad. I didn't like it. At least when the Megazord was put together, like I think the individual Zords looked pretty good, but once it combined, I thought it like shit. It reminded me, obviously not nearly as bad, but like the original movie and how bad that CGI looked. That was the modern version of this, damn near.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. I can't believe that's come up twice now in 2 different recordings. I want to say Robo Rita is also cool. We haven't talked about her. So I knew nothing about her before this. I like the concept that he was trying to bring back Zordon, and he accidentally brought back Rita, but she's Robo because she had to take over Alpha's body. I like that idea.
Oopsie poopsie.
It was cool to see that again, because I didn't remember that going into this. I was like, oh, so that's how that happened. Nice to see.
I mean, and to have it connect with the movie, or not the movie, but the game, was pretty cool, actually. Like, I mean, that's kind of what Rita's Rewind is, kind of like this. And I was like, oh. And I do need to say, I gave that game a bad rap that did not deserve. I played much worse later. So, yeah. It's still not as good as some of the classic beat-em-ups, but wasn't as bad as I said in that episode. I also really do like how the putties explode in this and they turn into like all the stones. I really like that.
That's what I was going to bring up earlier. Yeah, I love that. It's so funny.
Much better than them just like falling on the ground, flashing away.
See, when Mike said the Z-Wave, I thought, which is also a missed opportunity for this movie, I thought Mike was talking about that dumb thing, which we still haven't done in the RPG, by the way, where they like do that thing where they combine their weapons and then fire it. I thought that was a Z-Wave.
Fair.
The Power Blaster, or whatever the fuck it is.
Because someone didn't watch the recaps like they were supposed to, yes.
Didn't we do that once in training?
No.
Yes. We did. Somebody wasn't there that day.
My bad.
Oh shit, that's when he missed. Okay.
Yeah. That was the one when his character was outside on the phone the whole time.
Yeah.
But yes,
look where it led to Japan, which took fucking forever too.
Yes, it did. Someday you guys will hear all about our tabletop RPG. When we get to a certain point, we'll record about it and tell you all about it someday.
You could have, during the break, that could have been a good time to do it.
I mean, the break hasn't happened yet. We still could.
But will.
So.
You can get Isaiah on it and all 4 of us can talk. Or invite everybody and see if they want to jump in. I mean,
we'll see when that day comes. Something I've been thinking about, thanks to Joe.
Hello.
Oh, overall, just a fun movie. Like, it has a decent plot. It does what it came to do. It makes you reminisce about Power Rangers. It makes you feel old. You know, it was just kind of nice.
Man,
it's a simple movie.
That ending of Jamie Joe Johnson singing was fucking really got me. It really fucked me up.
It's sad. Not because she's singing, but because 2 of the people there are dead, and it sucks. You know, like, when Tu Trang, I know I probably pronounced it wrong, when she passed away in the early 2000s, I'm like, okay, like, I felt a little bad, but Power Rangers didn't mean anything to me. But now, like, you know, years later, it's really sad that she passed. You know, at least, you know, it was an accident, so it just, you know, it was a freak thing that happened. I think it was a car accident. And then you also look at, you know, we lost Jason David Frank, too. And it's just so sad. His is worse because his was suicide.
I mean, in a matter of 30 years to lose 2 of them, to lose any is fucking terrible. But I mean, only just 2, that's...
We lost more than that. Just 2 from the original cast.
Oh, yeah. No, I meant just the original team.
Yeah.
Not even from old age.
No, and that's the worst part. Like, I think they passed away due to other and it sucks. And that ending, like you said, with her playing the guitar and they're showing an old scene from the show with all them as teenagers or in their early 20s, what they probably really were. Like, it just hits. And then the very last scene is in memory of Tu Trang and Jason David Frank, once a Ranger, always a Ranger. And it just, I had a tear. I was laying in bed watching this last night, finishing it up. I had a tear. I'm like, man.
It was rough, man. It was touching. They knew what they were doing with that, and it hit hard for true Ranger fans.
It really hit me. I mean, I've brought this up many times. I'll bring it up again. Like, I had the chance to meet Jason David Frank. I saw him at a con, and I was like, I'll see him next time. Because I wasn't really into Rangers yet, so I didn't care enough, nor did I have anything that I wanted him to sign. And I regret that decision immensely. There's no other time. It's over,
I was on his last go around, so I was like, I think the year I saw him was the year he passed, so I got lucky. But I wish I had gotten him to sign something fucking Green Ranger related, because I got him to sign my White Ranger figurine, because I thought it was pretty cool to have that. But I should have got more stuff signed.
That a lot. I mean, you like the White Ranger a lot, though.
I like the Green Ranger more, but I just like him as general as a character and as a person. So still meant a lot that I got a picture with him.
No, that you were smart.
Yeah.
Like, that's what you have to do.
That.
Yeah, at least I got that.
When you get the chances to meet these people, you have to go for it. And I mean, it was that same convention that also Kevin Conroy was there, and I didn't meet him either, and I fucking regret it. So,
yeah.
Oh, that's rough, man. Yeah, that is rough,
buddy.
Both I could have met, and both I was like, I'll see them next time. And yeah, that ship sailed. So I learned my lesson after that.
That's the same year too.
I don't remember the same year, the same convention. I can tell you that much for me, but I don't remember if they both died the same year. It might have been it's close, if not the same year. But it hits hard when that happens, so you just kind of have to do it. And yeah, this movie it hits you in the feels. Then it hits you in the feels more when you realize, you're not getting anything else either.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
No, we're getting tons of comics. It's okay.
Okay, we do get the comics, yes, but we don't get other stuff, unfortunately.
Excited about those new comics.
Yeah, I would be if I get back to reading the other ones, which I'm going to be soon. So yeah.
We could also, when Prime is done, get and cover Prime.
Oh, the comic?
I hear that's good.
I mean, the comics are just really good in general. Hey, anything else do you want to say about this movie that we haven't mentioned yet?
So I can think of.
Oh, one thing I do want to bring up. So when is Joe going to watch those recaps?
Probably tonight. I gotta start staying up again. I gotta refresh my sleep schedule. So
No.
I'll probably stay up tonight and watch them while I'm playing shit in the background.
They're good background. They're really good background. So that's what I recommend, is how to watch them. That's what I did.
Yeah, I'm going through my analog. So right now, or my backlog. So right now is Cyberpunk. So
okay, I think they help me a lot understand Rangers. I unfortunately I think I finished Lost Galaxy. I don't remember which one I'm on now, and I watched Lightspeed Rescue, which was stupid, but I need to watch more.
What's fucking Lightspeed Rescue? Man, there's so many names that sound similar.
Yeah, Lightspeed Rescue's stupid. But
After that,
it's also dumb because that's
maybe.
one where they're government employees and everybody knows they're Rangers, yet they still hide their identity a few times. Like,
What?
everybody knows your name. You don't need to hide who you are.
I mean, that's kind of like SPD, though, right?
I haven't gotten SPD yet.
Yeah, SPD does a very similar thing. Like, they walk around with name tags on. Hey, Ranger here.
So, and that just, but I haven't, I need to get around to more of those. It's on my to-do list. And I blame you guys. I'm ordering a Power Ranger Funko Pop as we're talking.
I ordered the Gold Ranger. I didn't jump on the others yet.
I am ordering Red Turbo.
That gold one's not even out yet.
It is.
It's at April 29th.
That's for Amazon, but it's out. I can show you a picture of the one with my face if you like. I'll hold my face up to it and send you the picture. I can even lick it for you if you want me to. I'll lick the Funko Pop.
What the fuck are you into?
What's the dumbest thing I can say that will get a reaction? That's it. And then my brain just went for it. No, I bought the Red Turbo because it was cheaper. I'm tempted to buy the White Ranger. Yeah, $13.
White Ranger. Which one?
Not the White Ranger. Oh, the White Ranger from the movie is $15. I'm tempted to buy that.
Yeah.
That's regular price, and I don't have the white one from the movie or the pink, but the pink one is ugly as fuck. So
that helmet's weird.
I don't like that helmet. I don't like the whip. I just do not like it. It bothers me. The reason why it shows the Zeal, hasn't been released. It's been released, but Amazon sometimes will get their shipments later for some stuff because it's been all the Zeal's already in store. I've seen a bunch of them.
Oh, I can wait. So it's the 29th. So a few more days.
No, it doesn't matter to you. I mean, you're just buying it to buy it. It doesn't matter. You're like, oh, I can't wait to play with it or anything.
Better take it to a con or something.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm gonna do. If he comes back, he's signing that too.
Yeah, I got the red Funko, a Red Ranger Funko signed by him. I wouldn't mind getting him to do the Gold Ranger.
Same. The Gold Ranger, after watching the recap of Zeal, that Gold Ranger sounded awesome.
Mhm.
Oh, I
Oh.
do have one last thing I want to bring up is they did work in, like, we talked about the Megazord, but they're not all in it at first. The Megazord fight is cool, though, with Snizzard. Like, I did like that with the metal Snizzard, and it was just cool.
Well, you
The
know they had
CGI
to
is
have
little crappy.
a
But
Zord fight in there, but you know they made it work.
I thought it was well done. I had no complaints.
My favorite part is always the goofy thing that I always remember, which is, man, I wonder what our parents ever thought of when we were watching this shit as a kid. Because I always love the idea of, yeah, look, there's Rita Repulsa in her fucking space garbage can in her. And I don't know what it's called, but as a parent, if you just see them on the moon and they're in something called the Banana Palace, you're like, okay, whatever, watch your weird show, Billy.
I think the comments I mostly heard were like, "Hey, what's up with that witch with cone tits?"
I can see your father saying that.
Yeah, it was. And for a kids show, for them to pull that off was very different.
That's funny as
Yeah.
hell.
And we should mention that, like, her whole plot, Rita's idea is to tell her younger self what she knows, so that way she can defeat the Rangers. I mean, it's a cool premise, I guess. I didn't hate it. Yeah, now you got me looking at all these Funko Pops for Rangers, but none are like I don't want to buy any other ones right now. Fucking I need I hate how expensive all the Green Ranger stuff is, though. Like, damn it.
Yes, I think I fucking feel.
I need that Draken one. I need to figure it out at some point.
Well, I mean, with everything collapsing, like for the bubble, like you'll more Funko Pops are going to show up.
Yeah,
Draken
do
is
it.
$43 right now on
Do it.
Amazon, which means it's probably cheaper
Oh.
elsewhere.
Do it before the market gets flooded again, because Logan Paul's starting to buy fucking Shonen Jumps now, and I feel like the market's about to get reflooded with stupid shit, just like Pokemon.
Fuck that guy.
He's a good wrestler.
I can't,
No.
man. When I
No.
was watching one of those random. I watch a lot of different shows, and I was watching like some documentary about wrestling, Unreal, and then all of a sudden he was there. I'm like, what? What is he doing here? I'm like, I didn't know he's a wrestler, and I remember I posted in the chat in my Discord, and there are people like, yeah, the worst part, he's actually pretty good at it.
Well,
So,
It fits. Like it. He just has to be himself, practically.
Lord Draken is $20 on eBay if you want to buy a used one.
Not bad.
use what?
Well, it's open.
No, it's not open. Not out of box. The box isn't in best shape, but it's not out of box.
Funko?
Yeah.
Oh,
Lord
okay.
Dragon Funko Pop. There's a bunch of different ones on here that are not like about $20-$25. Like I'm just hoping someone will sell it at one of the toy swaps and I can wheel and deal with them, because I want a Lord Dragon 2 for my collection. That's all your guys' fault.
Thank us.
All
later.
your fault.
You can think us later.
I'm not thanking you. All right, we should go to Shelf Stacker Box. And Rich, why don't you lead us in?
I think they kept us older fans in mind, like I said earlier, and also made it accessible for if we had kids, you know, that age, the younger age, that would have been a nice parent kind of connection with the kids to possibly introduce them to it, have a good time. They did the original show justice, in my opinion. It, like you guys said, it made it feel like back then, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. Wooden acting or not, it adds to what we are used to from back then. And they made it still accessible for us adults with the brutality and everything else. So they did a lot of things right. For the small things that they did wrong, they did a lot of things right. And I would shelf this. This is the best Ranger movie, in my opinion, to exist.
Not Turbo?
No, they just have the best character of all the movies.
I mean, it's what everybody wanted. We go from, cool ass dinosaurs and then a dragon, and then I don't know what the fuck Zeals are, some weird shapes, and then we go, you know what's better?
Yeah, you go from mythical creatures and shit to cars. But the character I was referring to was a fucking gerbil. Thank God. Thank God
I love
for him.
that gerbil so much. That gerbil's canon.
Never gonna not bring up that goddamn gerbil.
Nope.
Yeah, I need to bring him in the game and see what happens.
So we can murder him. He can be a villain.
No.
Execute him right in front of Joe.
And Joe, where would you place this?
I would also put this on the shelf. I had a good time with it. It is very nostalgic, and I think they did everything just right with what they could. And it's a thing where I appreciate at least them trying to get everyone back. And at least I know for a fact too that everyone kind of had fun doing having fun with it too. So I put it on the shelf as well.
All right, and I'll go last. I'm gonna put this on the shelf too. I came into this movie with zero expectations, and it hit me in the feels, and I liked it, and I was like, man, this is actually pretty damn good. It's stupid, but it's good, and feels like it's dumb on purpose, but that's fine. I really had a good time. I mean, I'll watch this again randomly someday. Hell, I've been watching in the background while we've been talking off and on. It's just a cool ass movie. So yeah, go on the shelf. And I'm happy that I finally watched it because I had zero interest in it, but thanks to you guys, I finally did it. Oh, and breaking news that won't be breaking by the time that you listen to this podcast when it comes out next month in May. They are apparently making, I sent you a text, Rich, Metal Gear Solid Funko Pops.
Oh, they're making them now?
They're coming out next month. They're going to be announced or something. And the ad shows Snake and Liquid Snake from Metal Gear Solid 1.
Oh, shit.
I know. I guess just
Pretty
Liquid and
cool.
Solid, but I'm going to have to buy both of them. The only Snake I didn't buy is GameStop had Snake in the Box Funko Pop, and I just thought it was too stupid, so I didn't buy it. And I don't regret that.
I think I did see that one. Yeah, that's right.
But I will definitely buy a Solid Snake in the outfit and Liquid Snake. No question. Pre-order moment. It's on Amazon. No question.
How about Gray Fox?
Gray Fox.
Hurt me more. Yeah. No problem. Hell, I mean, they just did Silent Hill Funko Pops, and I ordered 3 of the 6 because I didn't care about some of them. But they're over behind me. I'm very happy to have them. I'm happy that more games are getting Funko Pops, and Konami remembers, hey, we can make money off our licenses.
Yeah.
It's nice when they do realize that. All right, I think we should go to plugs. If you enjoyed this episode, over 1,000 episodes of this podcast, I can say that now. I finally hit it while recording. So check that out. We have a giant catalog. If you want to hear the rest of our Ranger talk, you will see all the Ranger episodes in the show notes. So check that out. We have a decent amount now. And if you want to be on the show, you want to support the show, free, you can join our Discord, chat with us. We're always happy with new people there. And if you want to support the show financially, we do have a Patreon, little dying vote in our Patreon polls. We have 1 to 2 polls a month, currently usually 2 lately. And if you donate $10 or more, I will plug your podcast or YouTube every episode I make, like these lovely people, Phoebe Stanton, the Let's Play Princess on YouTube and Twitch, and check out her podcast, Nerds of Broadcast. And also make sure you check out Zach's show, absolutely the best podcast of work in progress. Talk about the MC movies they're currently doing the Alien Predator franchise. And also check out Gamer Looks at 40 with Bill Tucker and his new podcast, Carrying My Cross. And give a shout out to my awesome intro and outro, courtesy Helena at Hell Hasfer. You can follow her on TikTok and Instagram. And please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, YouTube, audio only, and rate and reviews wherever you get your podcast. I think that's everything I need to say, so we will see you guys all next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye, Nara.